The Premier League's Big Six operate as fronts in a billionaire proxy war. These hotspots represent concentrated zones of extreme financial power, moving the competition far beyond the football pitch. Arsenal is aggressively securing future dominance through acquisitions like the £75 million move for Bruno Guimaraes. This isn't a simple squad improvement, it's a strategy to corner the market on elite talent before rivals can react. Chelsea is responding with its own escalation. Under Xabi Alonso, they are building a massive war chest to ensure parity in this ongoing arms race. Tactical brilliance in the dugout is no longer enough to win titles. The league's trajectory is now dictated by those with the most unrestricted access to capital. For years, Fenway Sports Group operated on a self-sustaining model. They built success by reinvesting the club's earnings into the squad, avoiding the massive external debt of competitors. This chart shows why that model is failing. Liverpool's revenue remains flat, while billionaire rivals' spending curves compound exponentially. This deficit has reached a breaking point. Without massive external cash, the club cannot afford elite players. Sticking to a sustainable model is a competitive disadvantage in a market where rival entities willingly operate at significant losses to secure trophies. At Anfield, the consequences of this financial gap are visible every weekend. A club defined by its historical stability is now facing a state of internal emergency. Under new manager Andoni Iraola, the defense has entered a period of total collapse. The team is conceding goals at a rate that threatens to derail their entire season. The departure of veteran leaders has broken Iraola's defensive structure. The current squad simply lacks the quality to compete with the high-priced attacks being built in London and Manchester. Iraola has been blunt in his assessment, stating that his players are outgunned and that the club must find reinforcements immediately if they want to remain competitive. This sporting crisis on the pitch acts as a catalyst, forcing the ownership to make high-stakes financial decisions that they previously tried to avoid. As the August transfer window approached its deadline, Liverpool began a frantic search for a solution. With no long-term plan in place, they were forced into the emergency market. They looked to Barcelona for help, targeting Ronald Araujo to salvage their season. The deal is a temporary fix, a £47 million agreement for a short-term loan. It is an expensive attempt to patch a hole in the defense before the window shuts. While £47 million is a significant sum, it is a fraction of the calculated spending power possessed by the rest of the Big Six. Emergency loans can stop a tactical leak for a few months, but they cannot solve the systemic financial disadvantage Liverpool is facing. FSG has realized that internal funding and emergency loans are no longer enough. To compete, they are moving towards an extreme financial intervention. That intervention is Jeff Bezos. The Amazon founder and his consortium are now entering the Premier League. The terms involve a £1.35 billion deal for a 30% minority stake. This investment values Liverpool Football Club at roughly £4.5 billion. This capital influx changes everything for Andoni Iraola. It provides the financial backing to transform a squad in crisis into a dominant force in the transfer market. The rest of the league now faces a new reality. This level of backing is likely to drive transfer inflation to new heights, making even routine signings more expensive for everyone. This deal signals the end of the self-sustaining era. In the league where billions are the baseline for entry, the path for clubs relying on their own earnings is being priced out of existence.